Now we're gonna get into the viewers' questions for Brian. And this time he's got a lot of questions and some spicy ones, some personal, really personal questions.
Oh goodness.
So the first question: what kind of workout do you usually do to enhance your speed? Hope to see you in the 2024 Olympics.
Um, for speed, it's just about like quick feet and just like kind of your maximum or like because in badminton, you're not really like moving like a really long distance in the same direction. Like it's a lot of like start stop and then change direction and stuff. Um, so like I think for speed, like in badminton specifically, it's just all about like your like feet agility, like your feet or your ankle like reaction. So like for that, I think like the exercise that comes to mind is just like doing like agility exercises like fast feet, like high knees, different like patterns, like front and back or something like that, just like on the spot. But like it doesn't have to be like for a long time. Like you use like 15 seconds or something, but like you really want to push it during that 15 seconds, just to like try and bring up your speed because um, it's one thing to like kind of just maintain your speed, but like if you want to like be really good, you have to like increase like your max speed like all the time, right? Um, so just like I think doing agility stuff and then also maybe some short sprints as well. Just like I think that'll be really beneficial for your speed.
Yeah, I totally agree. And next question: what's your short term, 1 year, midterm, 3 to 5 years, and long term, 5 years goal after the Olympics?
So like in the next year, like I said, for this year in a couple of months, I'm gonna try to qualify for the World Championships.
Mhm.
And then there's also the Commonwealth Games next year that I'll also try to qualify and play and hopefully, do well at. 3 years, well, I guess in 3 years it's already the next Olympics. So,
Yeah.
you know, if things go well, I'll definitely be trying for that
Mhm.
and, trying to make it into the elimination draw for that. 5 years, I mean, I haven't really planned that far yet, but like 5 years, that'll be 2026. I don't know, maybe just like top 20, top 15 in my world ranking.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, that's just what comes to mind right now, I guess.
I think that's definitely achievable, man. You can do it. We believe in you.
Uh,
Yeah. And next question. After the Olympics, what was the most unforgettable memory about the match in Japan?
um, well, I guess the main uh like moment in the match against Cho was probably the last point. I know he smashed down the line. He challenged, like they called it out. He challenged, and it was just like barely on the line.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, it just like we were waiting for Hawkeye to show us, and it was just like everything was on the line for me at that moment. Is like if it was in, I would like it would be over. If it was out, I would have a shot at winning the match. Um, but it was in, and I lost. But it was still like I wasn't even disappointed that it was in because like it was just like such a like you know a suspenseful way of ending like such a good match. Um, and then for Japan in general, it would probably have to be the opening ceremony. When the athletes march in to like the Olympic Stadium, it was just like me and my teammate were talking. It was like there was like we had to like kind of go underground, and then there's like a tunnel. It's kind of dark, like right before you get into the stadium. And then when we were in that kind of tunnel, like as we were walking into like the stadium, like we were just getting goosebumps. Like it was just like so cool, and like you know there was like the atmosphere was just like amazing, and probably like I'm never probably never gonna forget that moment, like when we walked into the stadium for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a grand. Imagine if there was like a huge like crowd. There was like, because
Yeah, yeah.
obviously there
Like
was
there
the
wasn't
like,
even a crowd, but
yeah,
it was still just like crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. That's just another experience. And
yeah.
next question: Who inspires you to play badminton? Who are your role models?
Um, I think who inspires me is just like anyone who supports me and like who's done sacrifice something um to like kind of encourage me or to to bring me where I am now because um like I don't want to, even though like I'm the one playing, I don't want to like put like that effort to waste, like the effort that my coaches put, the effort that my parents put, um the time and the money and everything that they've done for me. I don't want that to go to waste, or I would make them not regret. I think that's where I find the inspiration to push myself further.
Mhm.
And then role models, I've always looked up to Lee Chong Wei, just like his backstory, his style of play, um, like his personality as well, just like everything about. I've always looked up to him.
Mhm. Definitely.
It's kind of laggy right now.
Yeah, it is a little laggy, but I can kind of hear what you're
Yeah.
saying. Basically, like, his
Okay.
personality and everything. And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, just for everybody that's wondering, the reason why it's lagging, because like Brian's in Denmark right now and he's kind of like not in his normal like home with like good Wi-Fi and everything. So it's wait, what happened? Okay, my microphone just unplugged for a second. My bad.
Oh.
Okay. Let's move on to the next question. How tall are you?
I actually haven't measured my height in a long time, but honestly, like in centimeters, like 181, 182 maybe. Like people keep saying I get taller. I'm getting taller like since the last time they saw me, but like I don't know. Like, but yeah, I'm still like 181, 182.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice. And the next question, I think a lot of your fans really want to know this, because I got a lot of questions about this. I just didn't put it on because it was the same question. Do
Oh yeah.
you do you have a crush?
No, not right now.
He's focused on badminton. Let him focus. Okay.
I'm
Stop.
single, yeah, and just trying to focus on badminton for now.
Yeah. Stop trying to distract him. We need him to win a gold medal. All right. Next question. What is your biggest strength slash weakness? What's the difference in playing Chou Tien Chen and Felix? Okay.
Um, yeah, biggest strength I would say is my defense.
Mhm.
Like if I'm like really on my game on that day, then like my defense I think can be really good. Like against Chou Tien Chen, like I defended the majority of his smashes. Even defended it well enough to kind of like put him in a bad position on the return and then kind of take initiative from there. And then in the Denmark Masters I just played as well, I think a lot of like the points that I won just came off of like solid defense. Um, so yeah, I think that's probably my biggest strength. Biggest weakness I think is kind of like taking like risks and like just like putting pressure in the front court. Like going for those like pushes to the body or like hard drives or like those taps that are like kind of a bit high, just because like I kind of get kind of nervous that I'm gonna like sky it out the back or something,
Mhm.
because like you know like when the bird is like as precise as like it is at this level, like it's really easy to just make a mistake. um so yeah, I think I just need to like have more confidence when it comes to like that front court kind of aggression.
Yeah.
um what was the
Uh,
second part?
the second question was, what was the difference between Chou Tien Chen, like playing between Chou Tien Chen and Felix?
Oh, okay. Well, firstly, like I think the biggest difference I felt was just Felix was taller, so it was harder for me to kind of control him, like control his like backcourt, because he has a really long reach, and my lifts, my just like they weren't high enough to like kind of get him under pressure enough. Whereas like against Cho, he wasn't as tall. He didn't have the reach that Felix did, so it was kind of easier, I guess, to push him and get him into those tough positions.
Mhm.
Um, and then yeah, like same like when Felix was taller, so his attack was kind of more angled, more steep, so it was harder for me to kind of deal with. Um, and then his follow, like I think that made him like his follow up after his smash really effective as well, because like I'm kind of struggling on the first shot, and then he just comes charging forward, and then he does like a hold, and then net, and then I'm just like he did that to me so many times, and I just like I couldn't get that hold in net.
Mhm.
Um, but against Cho, his smashes like weren't as angled, they weren't as steep, so I was able to kind of redirect them easier. Yeah, that just made everything a lot easier. So
Mhm.
I think yeah, like this makes a big difference when you're playing like at this high level. Like if they know how to use their height well, then like it's pretty hard to play them.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Next question. How was your match against Bruno from Peru long time ago in Pan Am Junior in Guatemala?
Um, I think I don't really like my memory's not that good, but I think I beat him in 3 games.
Mhm.
Um, and I think other than because I played Ricky in the finals and I lost to him, I think other than Ricky, he was probably the strongest guy I played in that tournament in singles. Um, so yeah, and that was also my first Pan Ams. I didn't really know anyone, so like I was just kind of I had to be on guard for every match, and like I think I played him second round. Like it was a tough, whichever round I played him in, it was like a tough match. Like he definitely could have beat me in that match. Okay.
Next question. What are your thoughts on your match with Chou Tien Chen?
Um, I mean, I'm just like it was probably the best performance I've put up so far in like my entire career. Um, just like the level I played at, um, like even like the score and like the level of my opponent, um, just like everything about it was just like probably the best I've done so far. So just super proud of it.
Mhm. Next question. Can Brian speak Chinese?
Yeah, I can speak Mandarin, but I can understand it okay
Mhm.
because my parents speak it to me usually, but like I can speak kind of. I prefer to speak English. Um,
Do you speak
like yeah,
Canto?
no, only
Oh,
Mando.
only Mandarin.
But like
Okay.
if it's like I can kind of understand some Canto because like some of it sounds similar to Mando.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's pretty much it. Like my reading and write, like I can't read or write. Like
Mhm. Mhm. Next question. Do you believe in a gold Olympic medal for Canada in Paris?
yeah, in badminton,
Yeah, in
I
badminton.
guess. Oh okay. Yeah, like it's definitely a possibility. I mean, I think like don't quote me on this, but I think Michelle's still going for Paris.
Mhm.
So like women's singles, we might have a chance. Um, hopefully, like maybe I could do well in Paris as well in the men's singles. Um, for like our doubles teams, I'm not really sure if they're going to continue or not. Um, so like I can't really say anything for that, but I like I feel like Canadian badminton is like as a like improving a lot. Um, and we have some strong juniors coming up as well. So like if not in 2024, like I'm pretty sure like our chances will get better and better, every every 4 years or like every Olympics.
Mhm.
But 2024 definitely possible for sure.
I agree. Okay, now we're gonna go on to our last question. Now we've tried to,
No.
for the people watching, we've tried to like answer this question like 3-4 times already, but
Yeah,
every single time we ask this question, the Wi-Fi cuts out completely, like just goes off.
yeah.
So let's see if this time it works. Okay. Okay, Brian, what is your type of girl probably? Yeah.
I yeah, I have no idea. Like I couldn't give you like a set list of qualities or whatever in a girl. Um, like I haven't really had that kind of intention with a lot of like girls that much.
Mhm,
So like I kind of gotta experience that more before I can tell you.
mhm.
Yeah.
Nice. So I'm sure after the Olympics, you're gonna get a lot of offers coming up. So I think you'll
I
have
mean,
you'll get plenty of experience in that field, trust me. But yeah.
um,
Well, we finally got through that question because every single time when you try to answer that question, the Wi-Fi cuts out. Like right now. Yeah, the Wi-Fi is out. The Wi-Fi's out. The Wi-Fi is out completely again. Hello? Hello, Brian?
oh, okay. Oh, you're back. You're back.
Yeah, there we go. For the people that watching, that's
Yo,
basically what we
yeah,
experienced for
you
the
cut out
past.
just now.
Yeah. For the people watching, that's
Yeah,
basically what we experienced for the past 3-4 times when we try to answer this question. So
yeah.
there you go. But we
Finally
finally
got
got it
through it
out.
though.
Yeah, I finally got through
Yeah.
it. Thank you, Brian, for coming on. I really appreciate you putting in time because obviously you're training and everything. You're really busy, and I appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
you.
it's good to be back on the podcast. I mean, hopefully, it's doing well,
Yeah,
and yeah, I can come back on again in the future.
definitely. Thank you for all your support for the podcast, and we'll definitely have you on when you do well in the World Championships because we'll be watching you. Yeah. Good
Thank you,
luck.
thank you,
All right.
thank
Thank
you.
you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys click the like button and the subscribe button down below. Show that love for the channel, and make sure you guys follow Brian. Go follow him on Instagram. It will be down in the description down below. Follow his journey to his next gold medal. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and we're out. Thank you, Brian.